If you're going to stand, maybe come a little closer so we can almost there. Okay. I do believe we're ready, so we're going to do some formal introductions and then we'll get close to start to play. So our first speaker will come up and introduce. Hello everybody.
Hey guys. I'm the guy that's here to ask you to turn off your cell phones, please. My name is Casey Weinkoop. I'm Spokane, and I am a part of the Indigenous Cultures Day Planning Committee. I will also be emceeing the stage all day. Indigenous Cultures Day is happening all throughout Seattle Center right now. I'm sure you could go anywhere in Seattle Center right now and find, some Indians. So go check them out. There's a traditional stage happening in the Armory with all sorts of cultural dancers. On the mural stage, there's powwow happening. And here all day, there's going to be a performance of Red Eagle Soaring, obviously, and then a bunch of contemporary bands. So thank you for coming. I'd like to introduce you to Jonathan Cunningham from here at the EMP. He's going to give you a couple words.
Hello. It's really good to see all you people here. This is great. This has been a collaboration a long time coming. I actually met Martha at a powwow over a year ago before I started working here at the EMP, and we talked about the possibility of having Red Eagle Soaring do something here at EMP, and today it's actually happening. So this is a beautiful thing. It means a lot to be working with Red Eagle Soaring. They're our community access partner. Fern, who does an amazing job. Everyone can just give a round of applause for Fern. Her and I have been talking about this for a while, and we've put in a lot of work and just been meeting after meeting, and she really loves what she does. And so I'm not going to say much. I just want to thank you all for coming and supporting the youth who are about to perform. And I'm going to turn the microphone over and just get ready to be blown away.
Good afternoon and welcome. Welcome to EMP. This is a dream come true for Red Eagle Soaring. My name is Martha Bryce. I have the honor of being adopted by a Tlingit family, and my name, I am called Kazuskakla, which I am told means mother of the bear cubs. So I've been with Red Eagle Soaring from the beginning in 1990, and Red Eagle Soaring has come a long way, especially in the last years that Fern Renvill has been managing director. She's brought us to a whole new level. We have a wonderful board of directors. We have wonderful teaching artists, as you will see some of their work tonight. And one of the the person that you will meet next, I'd just like to say a word about him. His name is Roger Fernandes, and he's been with Red Eagle Soaring almost from the beginning also. Over the years, I have personally asked him, Roger, we need a graphic for a poster. Would you do a drawing for us that's appropriate for our play? Or, Roger, we want the young people to work with some traditional stories this fall. Would you come and tell us some stories that they can choose from? And on and on. And Roger has never said no. He's contributed so much to this organization. I'd like to personally thank him from the bottom of my heart right now. And what you will see today is the culmination and the extension of a story that means so much to this whole community. And I will turn this over now to Roger Fernandes. Thanks for coming.
SIYAP. SIYAP is a word our people here in the Puget Sound use to say honorable people, good people. I try not to use a microphone. I was taught when I speak from my heart to your heart, I don't want anything between us. And so I apologize if it's difficult to hear me. But I'm so honored to have a chance to present this story that needs to be told. The idea of our continued resistance of our native people for 500 years and the fishing rights struggle of the 60s is an example of that resistance. It was not tribes all the time fighting this battle, it was families. Families who said, we have the right to fish. We were here before you, the salmon were here before you. We determined this relationship, not the state of Washington. And the state of Washington, of course, came down on our tribes, on our families, and our fishing people and said, we will determine for you when and where you fish. And it went all the way to the Supreme Court. As many of you know, the Supreme Court said the Native people were right. They were right all along. They have the right to fish. It's not a controlled privilege by the state, it's our right to fish. But they had to fight to get that. We want to pass that on to these young people, that sometimes we have to fight to maintain what we have. Sometimes we have to fight to get what we know is right for our people. And these young people here, they're going to show you their courage as they stand up and present the story. So again, this story is not my story. This is a story that comes from our people. I hope I articulated it well in the way it's being shared, and I hope you understand that this story is just one of many, many across this country where Native people stood up and said, we determine our own destiny. We determine what is important within our culture and our tribes, not the state, not the federal government. We determine that ourselves. These young people hear that message, and they're going to present that to you today. So again, I'm very honored to have been asked to share this story. I hope I did it justice, and I know the young people are going to do a phenomenal job. I look forward to this. Thank you.
My name is Fern Renvill. I'm Sistan Wapitan from Sistan, South Dakota. I am the managing director of Red Eagle Soaring, and we are 2 days from concluding the 5th SIYAP that I've been a part of. And SIYAP is Seattle Indian Youth Arts and Performance. It also means High Class Friend in Lashutsi. And behind me we have Daybreak Star, which is where we hold SIYAP. Although tomorrow we're heading down to EMP to do our dress rehearsal. And there's this whole arc that is part of production where there's all the excitement at first, and there's the frustration and the exhaustion and the exhilaration, and you have all these little peaks and valleys. And tomorrow, I think the adrenaline is going to start hitting us as we realize that we're 48 hours away from our performance. And you kind of need the adrenaline and the fear to focus you. And I'm really excited. I think that it's going to be amazing. Tomorrow, we're going to be getting, like I said, I think the adrenaline is going to hit our system and it's going to help us focus. And we're going to be in costume, and we're going to be in EMP, and it's all going to start to seem really real. Then on Saturday, it's going to be really exciting because we've never performed in a space like this that has all of the bells and whistles that EMP does with the light show and the sound system. And I think that myself and all of us are feeling that there are creative things as artists that we can do to help mobilize people to defend salmon. And I think that actually one of the big things that Red Eagle Soaring does is to help young people understand the connection between social change and the art that we make. And I think that most people's eyes glaze over and they get bored when you talk about statistics, and that we're all way more open to hearing a story and to having our hearts and minds moved by stories. The theme of this year's SIYAP is salmon, learning about treaty rights, about the Northwest Native fishing rights struggle, about the threats to continued salmon survival, about the traditional ideas around why the salmon returned, because they made a promise and we made a promise to them, But a theme that sort of started to make itself apparent to me is resistance, is Indian resistance to assimilation, to the disappearance of our traditional foods, salmon. I think that for me, the most fun thing that happens during SIYAP is watching a bunch of people who don't think they can do something actually do it. I know that all of the mentors and our teaching artists love helping the kids to make a story come alive and do things they didn't think they could do, to get up on stage and sing in front of a huge crowd of people, persist and love one another and continue working towards our goals. And we always get there. We always get there.
So, we see them as the most powerful beings in the world. And because they do this special thing for us, they give us life. We must do special things for them. So we share the food we catch. We don't waste it. We do songs and ceremonies for them. And in some villages, they return the salmon bones to the water. The bones are returned so the salmon people can use them to be reborn, so they can grow again. Well, in this village, it was the job of the children to return the salmon bones to the water. When the grandpa said, it is time to return the salmon bones to the water, all the children, except one, ran to the pile of bones by the fire, scooped up handfuls of bones, and headed out the door down the trail to the river. All the children did this except one. It was the bad little boy. He said,
"Leave me alone. I'm playing."
the grandpa said, it's a very simple thing. This is how we show respect to the salmon people. Do it now. So he went to the pile of bones. There was only a few left. He scooped them up in his hands and headed slowly out the door, following the other children to the river. He walked real slow, and pretty soon, he couldn't see anybody. No one was around, so he threw the salmon bones into the bushes.
There. No one will ever know.
And then he went home to play. One day, he was playing on some big rocks down by the river, and he accidentally slipped in the deepest part of the river. And he would have drowned, except for under the water, someone saved him. The salmon people saved him, and they took him back to their salmon village under the ocean. They took good care of him. They were very nice to him. They gave him good food and warm blankets. All he had to do every day was run around their village playing with the salmon children. He loved it there and said he would never leave. But one day, something happened that changed everything. One day, he was playing with the salmon children, and he saw a little salmon girl. She would try to run, but one leg was dragging behind her. It looked like it hurt when she tried to run on that leg. She would try to play catch, but one arm she could not lift up. It looked as though she had no bones in her arm. And right away, this boy knew what had happened. He knew that the salmon bones he threw into the bushes, like garbage, they were meant for her. And now, she was in pain. She was suffering because of him, and he knew he had to do something. So he went back to the salmon people and asked them to please return him back to his village on the land. He had important things to tell his people, and so they did. He came walking out of the water in front of his village, and they were amazed. They thought he had drowned so long ago, but here he was, standing right in front of them. They rushed up to hug and greet him, but he put his hands up to stop them. He said,
Wait. I have important things to tell you. First of all, that mean, rotten little boy that you used to know is no longer myself. Second of all, the things we do on land affect the things that live in the water.
the things we do on land affect the things that live in the water. The things we do on land affect the things that live in the water.
We must respect and protect the house of the salmon people.
And this is what he taught his people from the time he lived with the salmon people in their village under the ocean. Dees Hoy.
Can we get them to understand this land is not theirs anymore? We need them to agree to cede the land to the United States via this treaty so we can bring in more settlers. We need this to happen quickly, with no conflict, no war. Morgan?
Well, sir, it has been explained to them that they shouldn't have gotten at glass, but we are never truly safely cast at yet. It seems they believe that we're welcome guests and that this land is not to be owned by anyone, them or us.
We need them to agree to cede the land to the United States. We need this to happen quickly, with no conflict. Get their chiefs to sign the treaty as soon as whoa.
Governor, they keep talking about their old food, but they want assurances. They can always fish for salmon and dig up plants and roots and berries. It is always the first condition they bring up. I think it's very important to them.
Hell, there's so many salmon in these rivers and saltwater we can fish for 1,000 years and there's gonna be a bird on us. Nobody eats salmon anyways, that's their food. And once we start raising our own cattle and our own crops, we can we've been fishing and farming to these sea washers and they won't need to fish ever again. If that's all that's holding us up, give them our assurances. They will have access to the fish.
The governor and the great father say that you'll always be able to fish for your salmon. You and your children will need help with the use of your stream. You will be able to fish at the Eagle fishing place kept by the Americans for as long as the sun shines, as long as the mountains stand, and as long as the river runs. You understand? Will you now sign the paper and give us the word and let you ours? Then you can stream land. Live in peace. Just above the falls here. We local businessmen can contribute a lot of money to this project, but of course the state needs to step in and do its part. This dam can supply electricity to the entire region. It will drive the mills and factories. More people will come here to get jobs in the new industries. More factories, more people. More people, more taxes. If you catch my drift.
Well, I certainly see the benefits of the dam quite clearly. Whenever we can tame a river and put it into our use, we show that we can bring civilization any place on earth. Even these Indians here are leaving their old ways in a couple of more generations.
We have to move quickly. There's big money behind this project with more money to follow. Your understanding and approval are crucial to this project. Is there anything we can do to help mitigate the process? Any contributions or enticements? Even you must admit that state policies and procedures can be time-consuming, and we don't have the time. My fellow investors will look elsewhere if things don't start to move right away.
Well, the only problem I see are these Indians here. See, those treaties they signed years ago guarantee they'll always be able to catch fish. Even you know if you build the dams, it will wipe out the fish runs. Unless you build fish ladders to help the fish upriver.
We already have that figured out here. Modern science has a solution for even our problem right here. We can build fish hatcheries. That way the Indians can grow salmon like a crop and never have to rely on wild salmon again. Even they must see that that would be an improvement. Besides, we might want to build another dam a little upstream to increase electrical output sometime in the future. Fish ladders would just confuse things.
All right. I think I can write a few letters and we can expedite this matter relatively quickly. Remember, I'm going to be running for Congress next year.
As soon as I get back to town, I'll be writing you a campaign contribution check to show my support for the good work you've been doing around here. We need men like you in office, men who listen to their constituents.
After the dam was built, they said we would grow fish now. And the hatcheries, they said it was better. But that first year when the salmon people came back up the river, like they had done since before humans. As they came to the dam, it was too high. They wanted to go home. We gathered at the river to watch them. Many people were sad for the salmon. The world was ending for them.
Some of our people started to pick up salmon out of the water and one by one take them around the dam and put them in the river beyond. Many people joined them, but it was too little. Thousands of salmon died that first run after the dam. The whites told us it was a good thing that was being done. It looked like the end of the world. The river was cut off. It was dead. The salmon people were dying. They could not get home.
The Chinook salmon, or Oncorhynchus chowi, is found along the Pacific coast from Ventura River in Southern California all the way up to Point Hope, Alaska. It is also found in Northeast Asia from the Anadir River south to Hokkaido, Japan.
This is the largest of the 5 Pacific salmon species. When mature, the Chinook salmon averages about 36 inches long and weighs on average about 22 pounds. The Chinook salmon has distinct black spots along its back and both lobes of the caudal fin. It has black gums around the teeth and the lower gum.
Length of time spent in the Pacific Ocean varies from 2 to 8 years. Fall Chinook migrate up the rivers in August and September and spawn as soon as they reach their spawning grounds. Average egg production by a female is 5,000 roe. All adults die after spawning.
We told you Indians there's no fishing here. We told you there's no fishing anywhere along this river.
You just don't listen, do you? How many times do we have to tell you? How many times do we want to go to jail? How many times do you want your skulls cracked? Your brain can stay long, but damn if you think you can get away with it.
We try to be agreeable, but you don't listen. We take your nets, we take your boats, but you still don't learn. Come on, Tonto. Can't you learn? Can't nothing get through that thick skull of yours?
You don't leave us any choice. We try to talk, but you think because you're Indians you got special rights. Well, guess what, Chief? Those days are over. The state owns the rivers and the state owns the salmon. We decide who, what, when, where, and why. Not you. Get it?
That's them, officers! Those are the ones I saw with the net right out on the bridge. I yelled at them to stop it, but they ignored me. I walked right up to them and said, I got a license to fish. Where was they? They just looked at me and didn't say a thing.
Don't worry, sir. You can keep an eye out for any illegal fishing. And these guys will get cited and hauled in. And all their equipment will be confiscated.
I have a license. I pay to catch fish. I follow the law. These people just won't listen. I mean, I saw a bumper sticker just the other day. It said, "Save your salmon, Cannon Indian." Well, I'm not a violent man, but I can understand how some might believe that. These Indians just won't listen. I mean, these people are bad.
Come on, Tonto. You know the drill.
That dam kills the baby fish when they try to get downriver to the ocean. And then when they get to the ocean, they get netted by Japanese and Russians and who knows who else. And then when they come back here, they get hit by the commercial fishermen.
Then boom, all those dams hit. We keep complaining to the sand people. They're doing their best to keep the problems.
Come back to feed the people on land. Everyone blames us for this fish coming. You can wipe them on the schools they were drinking all the sand.
Dad, can I get the fish too, Grandma? Last time Johnson did in Florida, it was, it's my turn.
We're just saying that, Tyrone. You're going to be so happy.
Are we going to sell the fish? Eat them.
I hope we eat them. I'm getting hungry.
There's not enough to even sell. After we get some of the old folks. Think we've made gas money, Carrie? Don't seem like it anymore. Damn, I hope it's better tomorrow.
I'm just hoping we don't get busted today. The cops love residents for my family is feeling. A man like a short boss.
Mine's your job. But really, Ed, you went to college. You wouldn't get arrested if you had a job.
Sweetie, they'd still find a way to arrest your dad. Driving while Indian? DWI. I'd be arrested anytime he's trying to play basketball. Assault with intent to harm. Cops just love arresting Indians.
Why? Why can't they just let us fish? We didn't hurt them. Indian fish.
The state is saying that this is their river and their fish. But we say no. Not just no, but hell no. We have a right to fish guaranteed by the treaties, and they can't tell us anything. We are a sovereign nation.
Our people have always fished. The state has only been here for 100 years. They got enough say in this. They got laws and guns and jails, but we have something stronger.
What is stronger?
We don't fish just because there's money when we sell them. We fish because the salmon made a promise, and they fight to keep it every year. They still come up this damn river even if it's polluted and there's a dam blocking it, because that's all they know. And it's our job to keep our promise to the salmon, to respect them, to accept their gift, and to fight for them if we have to.
Grim says part of the reason some people are not coming back is they're got our problems. They're trying to make us forget that they're trying to keep our traditions. You can't forget.
They want us to forget. I got took away to boarding school when I was your guys' age. Took me to Oklahoma to a school where they taught us white wings. I remembered some things and tried not to forget this little teaching from Mom told me. But when I came back after I graduated, I still felt lost. I didn't know anything about fishing or meat or anything.
But you know so much. You can ask you anything about the old ways, you'll tell us. Even Dad actually.
No, Auntie, you know it's Amazon. You know everything.
Girls, I had to work hard to learn anything I know. That's what you gotta remember. If you don't know, you gotta ask. I would go around and I'd visit people. I'd ask questions all the time. They probably thought I was pretty dumb, always asking the simple questions. But after you prove your heart is behind the questions, they will give you whatever they have. They won't give it to just anybody.
Let's go, Burger. Check out the shallows. They're not smarter than we are about these rivers. Kids, stay here and work together. If you know the Hashira, we'll hide in the bushes.
And if we're not back in a couple hours, go down to Grandma's and tell her we probably got arrested. And stay there until we get out.
No, you're not going to tell us we're not doing this.
Tyrone, don't talk to your work that way. You should come with us in.
No, I wasn't saying anything. I'm quiet now.
Jerry, something don't feel right. You and Irene go upriver. I'll stay here with the kids. If everything looks good, I'll come up in a few. Something just feels different. Weird. Can't explain it.
All right. We're back in a little bit. Kids, keep your eyes open. For now.
Okay, Dad.
You guys know why we're doing this, right? It's not for the money. Though we can make a living doing it. Being out on the river next to the earth. When I was in boarding school, we had to stay inside the fences. We were always being watched. I really hated it there.
Why did Grandma and Grandpa think you go? Because that was bad?
How old were you when you went?
I was 9 when I went. My parents thought it would be good for me. or I'd be treated like a dumb Indian. They kind of thought it had to be better. Couldn't be any worse. Funny, when I get there, I have to fight other natives every day for a little while. There weren't a lot of us coastals in the Oklahoma school, so I was pretty strange to them. Had to fight Pawnees, Blackfeet, Navajo. The toughest kid I ever had to fight was this girl from a place called Turtle Mountain. She was Chippewa, and a dirty fighter too. Bit my finger clean off.
Gross. Why do we have to fight all the time? My school, I only fight the white kids. But now they know we'll fight. They talk bad to us.
But sometimes teachers stick up for the white kids and we get in trouble, coddled, and then get sent home. But the white kids, they just don't let them get away with anything.
So they get like big bullies and then they grow up and become cops and they bully us and we find them.
My strange feeling wasn't anything. You guys hurry. When we get back, if you're done, I'll take you to Sunshine's room for a milkshake on me.
I thought they even had any money.
I always got a secret milkshake fun. So hurry up. Any more fish in the net? You clean the pier.
This is heavy. It feels like there's a lot of fish in it.
Probably just hooked up on the water side. Pour Margaret inside, Marina. I want a strawberry milkshake.
What is that?
I think it's a body. It is. Somebody stuck in the net.
Stop, guys. Tyrone, Josie, don't look. I think they're alive. What should we do?
You guys go over there. Marina, let's keep over this out of the water.
It moved. I saw it move. No, I saw it move.
Stop, guys. You're just imagining.
Woo! Run, let's get out of here.
No, just stay there. I think they're alive. They'll drown if we just leave them there. Jonathan, what should we do? We gotta get Dad.
Don't know. I got my knife. Go and cut the moose.
Jonathan, don't.
No, they'll drown if we just leave them there. But be careful.
You guys stay back.
Help me.
Who is he? Do you know him? How did you cover the net? Jonathan, shouldn't you give mouse attention?
No way. He's breathing on his own. I know who he is. You, Marina?
No. Our name is Swimmer. Our name is Swimmer.
Swimmer, what? Were you swimming on our net?
We were swimming and got caught in your net. Who is we? Is there enough in the water?
Are you feeling okay? Do you need anything?
We are good. We are sent here to speak with you. We must speak with you.
Who are we? Is there anyone else in there?
We are a scout, sent to see what awaits us here on land. Some of our people are sick because of things you put in the water. Some of our people are sick because the water is too warm. Some of our people are sick because we no longer hear the songs and prayers for us anymore. Some of our people are sick because we are born in stone boxes and are not of the rivers or the seas. We are dying before our journey is complete. Now, the world is out of balance. You guys, it's what Grandma said. The people who live in Salmon Villages under the water. The people just like us. People in Salmon City that come up the river. Is that where you're from? The Salmon Villages under the water?
Marina, that's crazy. Salmon don't live in villages under the ocean. It's just an old story. This is just a kid who got caught in our net. This is talking crazy because he almost drowned. We gotta call Mom and Dad and get him to the hospital.
We are from the villages under the water. Your sister's right to believe us. We do not speak untrue words. Our old people say that the people above water sometimes speak untrue words. We do not understand. We speak only true words.
You don't lie? Really? Grandma said no, but people didn't lie. They didn't have habits. All the words were special.
Tell us now. We cannot breathe your air for long. Each time we return, it becomes harder. Our old people say it's time to no longer return. The promises have not been kept.
This is crazy. You're just a kid who got caught in our net. Huh. Where's your family? Our parents will take you home. Quit pretending you're a salmon.
Jonathan, he's telling the truth. The old stories aren't just something that people tell to tell. They have truth in them that you just have to find. Just for a minute, believe him. Believe the old stories. Why are there so many things that now make us sick? Why have you forgotten? There are new people here who don't believe in the old salmon promises. They came here and tried to make us believe in their ways, where there are no promises to the salmon people. Some of us still try
trying to keep the old ways. Marina, stop it. He's not a salmon. He's just a kid. Don't believe him.
Johnson, I believe him. He's in our net. He can't breathe.
You must go back into the water and tell my people what you tell me.
Tell them that some of us are still trying to keep the old ways. That has become a big fight. The white people have the power to use against us, but we will not stop.
Tell them that we will always fish as long as the rivers run is what Grandpa says.
Can you take down the stone walls that block our way? Can you make the water clean again?
Some people are trying, we promise. Some people are trying.
Can you sing the songs and prayers again for us that tell us the world is right?
Yes, we can. We will.
We will go now. I will tell my people what you tell me. We cannot breathe.
Hey kids, what's going on here? Hey you kid, get back here!
Leave him alone. He's not doing anything.
And this net just happens to be laying here? I say get back here. You're not going anywhere. You all are going to be arrested. I don't care how old you are. Don't play games with me, kid. You ain't fooling me.
Let him go. Let him go. When you see that water, you can't breathe.
Let him go!
He's not going anywhere, neither are you all. You just lost a net, and now I'm going to make sure you're put in foster care. Your parents ain't around late watching you.
Let him go! Our parents are coming back.
Hey kid, if you don't quit it, I'm going to have to hurt you. Settle down. All of you, settle down.
Let him go!
Ow! Damn you, what the hell do you think you're doing? Where'd that kid go? He drowned, it's your fault, little girl. What the hell happened? This damn brat just hit me with a club. The other kid jumped in the water. Watch and see where he comes up.
What the hell is going on? Let her go!
Let her go, damn it! What the hell are you guys doing? This is just a bunch of kids.
We caught these kids. This damned brat hit me with a club, almost broke my arm. And if you all don't back off, you're all going to be arrested, and these kids will be sent to juvie. No one hits me and gets away with it. Calm down, I mean there's a kid in the water.
What? A kid?
Who?
A boy who was wrapped up in our net. We pulled him ashore and he talked to us.
Hey, the salmon boy, he talked to us.
What?
The salmon boy!
Your kids are crazy. Where the hell do they learn this crap?
Shut up, don't talk about kids that way.
Alright everybody, settle down. We have to call this in right away. There's a kid in the water who has to surface in 5 minutes. He's probably dead by now. Can we at least do that? Don't give them permission for nothing. You all sit down where you are. Somebody's gonna get hurt if you keep trying to enforce us from the keep trying to stop us from enforcing the law. You know that, Jerry. You know the drill.
You're joking.
Command, we have a situation. 3 Indian adults and 4 children. One unidentified Indian is somewhere in the water. We have assault an officer of illegal net fishing. Send a boat, ASAP. Who is it? Who's in the water?
We don't know. We've never seen him before. He said it was 7 down.
What? Johnson, such about nonsense.
His name is Fern. He's a salmon boy.
Alright, everybody, shut up. Right now, your girl's under arrest. So's Irene and Jerry. Anybody else want to go to the camp? You're hurting her. She just hit me with a club. That's an assault. You grabbed him. That's an assault. Anybody even opens their mouth, that's an assault.
You're a jerk. If these kids wasn't around.
Assault! What the hell's going on? You guys okay? We caught these kids with the net in the water. This little girl here attacked me to help one of them get away. One who escaped jumped in the water and we haven't seen him since. And then the mother attacked Marcus. You were hurting her.
You can't arrest her. She's just a kid.
Kid or not, she hit an officer doing his duty. You're lucky. If she was an adult, we'd be calling her an ambulance. So tough. Why the hell are you leaving your kids alone? You letting them do your dirty work?
Sure, pig.
Now hold on. There are more officers and wardens on their way. You can make this real ugly. Both of you guys don't shut up right now. Turn up what a big Indian you are and you can get your kids hurt.
We ain't scared of you. We're just fishing and you're the ones attacking us.
We have red
nothing else to say. Understand?
That's better. Now somebody's talking some sense. We'll put you on cuffs and take you down to the station. Get things straightened out there. We'll read you your rights when you're in cuffs and head to the car.
Mama, am I getting arrested?
That's the big man with the badge.
Am I getting arrested?
You are in custody. It means you are going to the station house until you figure out who gets arrested. You'll get custody caught in your
Cool. Man, just let kids go. Go to the grandma's house.
Hey, man. There's a kid in the water who's probably dead by now. These kids are the only one who can tell that. Little Pocahontas here attacked me, so she's definitely coming in. In cuffs.
What the hell?
It's okay, Dad. Just let them cuff me. That way, I'll remember this day.
You guys just made the biggest mistakes of your lives. This girl, don't forgive or forget.
All right, let's go. Everybody stay calm.
All the salmons are gone, and the sky is gray, and the sky is gray. I've been for a walk on an autumn day, I'd be safe and warm if it was back in the day, as long as the river's run, that's what the treaty says. Shove me into a jail, no! 'Cause I was living my way, I got down on my knees and I said no way, You know the white man likes the more, but I'll protect my ways, as long as the rivers run, that's what the treaty I'd be safe and warm if it was back in the day, as long as the rivers run, that's what the trees say, that's what the trees say, that's what the trees say.
They're in danger of disappearing forever. Pollution, overfishing, the destruction of the rivers, and new diseases could still take them from us.
A non-native scientist once said, "We have all the technology we need to save the salmon. We have all the resources we need to save the salmon. We have all of the manpower we need to save the salmon. We just don't have the will to save the salmon. We don't want to save the salmon."
It seems like we say the words, save the salmon, but we don't do anything to make it happen. We want it to be easy. It'll never be easy.
Someday watch the salmon as they return up the rivers. They fight and struggle to return against everything in their way. They remember their promise to us. Why have we forgotten? Because maybe we have forgotten the simplest truth stated in the speech by Chief Sepp. The earth does not belong to man. Man belongs to the earth.
We are Red Eagle Soaring. And I'm Audrey Emily. I'm Hunkpapa Lakota and Paiute.
I'm Cleo Kiana Uran. I'm White Earth Ojibwe and Meskwaki.
I am Kaylani Wirtz, and I am Inupiaq.
I'm Justice Domini. I'm Tlingit, Kurobwa, and Assiniboine.
I'm Kelsey, and I'm Siberian Yupik.
I'm Nima Cabell, and I'm Blackfeet.
I'm Jatoa Sioma Sabler, and I'm Inupiaq.
Hi, I'm Curtis Aheniki Ukamal Peyasu, and I'm Cree.
I'm Fern Renvill, Himata, Dakota.
I'm Nick Barr from White Earth Ojibwe.
I'm Juliana Brown Eyes, and we're Oglala Lakota from Pine Ridge.
I'm Zizi and I'm Apache and
I'm Jay. I'm Jay Sarnak. I'm Chippewa, Crane, Assiniboine, Sioux.
I'm Jada Garcia, and I'm Christ Yakima.
I'm Solomon Calvert-Dera. I'm Choctaw and Seminole.
I'm Casey Van Zunis. I'm Sue Mandan, Snohomish, Seneca.
I'm Scotty Clifford, the Lakota Rock and Roll Band Scatterthrown, and I'm Ogallala. I'm Scotty Clifford Jr., and I'm Ogallala.
Hi, I'm Talia Yellowbird, and I am Cree and Tewa Pueblo.
I'm Natalia and I'm Snohomish and Yakima.
I'm Leilani Pave, and I'm Skokomish, Muckleshoot, and Yakima.
I'm Della County Uran. I'm Ojibwe and Meskwaki.
Dakota Yellowbird, and I'm Korean Tewa Pueblo.
I'm Cheyenne Yellowbird, and I'm Korean Tewa Pueblo.
Oh, I sound weird in the microphone. Sorry. I'm Kitty, and I'm adopted Blackfeet.
Che na machiapi mish Paiute na Lakota.
I'm Kiana Uran, and White Earth Ojibwe and Meskwaki.
Justina Berry, and I'm Navajo.
Jalen Freiberg, and I'm from Toledo.
I'm Julian Freiberg, and I'm from Toledo.
Hey, Justin Neal, Squamish.
I'm Jaeger, and I'm Inupiaq.
I'm Rita Peters. I'm Tlingit and Laurella.
I'm Mariah, and I'm Blackfeet and Tishak. I'm Ariel, I'm Sachangu Lakota, and Athabaskan.
I'm Avery Creed Jefferson.
I'm Avery Creed Jefferson and I'm Yakima.
I'm Gracie Johnson, and I'm Chickamauga Cherokee.
Yeah, thank you everybody. Red Eagle Soaring, please get your costumes and outfits, and we're going to clear the backstage for the next band. Thank you everybody.